So my mum took me down to a local hockey park in Queensland in Brisbane, and I never really looked back. My parents were very outside people, and I loved getting out and doing whatever sport. I did swimming, baseball, softball, and hockey, and mum took me down to the local park, and I've just never stopped since. I'd have to say Jason Duff. He was my first defensive coach in the Australian team. I think coming in at a 19-year-old in my first Olympic year in 2012 was a huge learning curve, and quite daunting, to be honest, when you're that young and you're so excited. I guess for me, I feel that the ball does more of the work. I'm extremely quick, so I use my speed, but I think it's a team game, and I think the ball can do the work for you. So use my speed and release when I've got it. I've had a few. I've been really lucky with our group, but I'd have to say the 2014 World Cup in The Hague was an absolute career highlight. We won a silver medal there, and it's probably one of the proudest moments of my playing career so far. To be surrounded by that many people in an incredible stadium after an incredible World Cup with men's and women's is just something I'll hold on to for the rest of my life. I've had 2 major knee surgeries since then, so I guess for me it's been a lot of learning about my body and how I respond best. I'm a much more resilient person than I was 4 years ago. I've learnt a lot about how to do work and get the most out of myself and be patient during that time as well. I also finished my degree in paramedicine, so that was a huge moment for me. I'd been working towards that for 8 years, which was really exciting. In 2018, and since then I've picked up 2 jobs. So I work with St John Ambulance in Western Australia here in Perth, so I've been out on the front line doing my bit for the community throughout this pandemic recently, and I also work with our major sponsor Ausdrill in injury management, so that's been a big shift, is doing a couple of jobs and being a full-time athlete as well. For me, I feel like it's an altered perspective. I feel like the goalposts shifted, so we went into a bit of a different phase from what we were in. We were in the top part of the preparations heading towards Tokyo, so I feel like we've been able to regroup and really start again. So we've had a bit of a rest. We've now gone into a physical phase where we can get some really good gains over this period of time, which we might not have had time for before. I think it's also a great way to get our team closer. Again, it really connects us, and it really makes us appreciate the time that we've had, and or the time that we will have when we go back, and it makes your bond a bit stronger because you really want to stay connected. So I don't feel like we've lost any time. Like I said earlier, we've got a bunch of challenges floating around between doing a 10k run and doing a 5k time trial, so I'm sure as we get through, it's only going to increase the closer we do get to being able to get back on the pitch. So I feel for us it's been a bit of a refresh, refocus, and look at where the end goal posts are, which are now in July 2021. So I don't think we've lost any time, and I think it's a great way to begin our new preparation phase for 2021.
McMahon goes to the keeper's left. The keeper gets the right way. Far too much on it.